Welcome to Viking.TV's Wellness Sessions. I am Mona Therese and today's topic is our digestion. There has been many researches on digestion, so of course it also matters what we eat, but exercise is a big thing. Jean-Jacques Rousseau once said, happiness is a good bank account, a good cook, and a good digestion. So how do we do that? Again, as I said, there's many researchers in the world how to eat better to improve our digestions. And equally, there are several thousands of research probably on how we can improve our digestion through exercise. A lot of it is to stay in movement, twisting, bending back and forth, and also, as I always talk about, our breath. When we breathe in, our diaphragm expands and kind of presses down the inner organs, and as we exhale, it releases again. So there's this constant massage when we truly breathe, inhaling deep and exhaling slow. So before we start a class, take your hands on your belly and take a deep breath in and feel the breath almost filling up your belly. The belly drops out, and as you exhale, it goes in again. Also feel how the diaphragm expands and go in again. This will increase more circulation to your inner organs and thereby also your digestive system. Another thing we can do is clockwise massage our stomach just gently like this, and it will also begin to send signal to our digestive system to move and work better. So, last but not least, we are back to the food. And Stephen McGee wrote a book called Toxic Attitude, where he said, your food and how you eat it may define how long you'll live. When I was at Thich Nhat Hanh's monastery, we was taught to eat in a quiet atmosphere, so no TV and no violent talk, but sitting calmly and quietly and just enjoying and chewing our food. And I would say that really did help me to have a better digestion, but also a better atmosphere to eat in. So when you eat, make it a nice place, okay? So from now, we will go upstairs and we will practice some yoga poses that should increase our digestive system. As I said, there's many research on how yoga and exercise and movement helps to improve our digestion, but there's nothing more better and tested in the world than practicing. Yoga has been practiced for thousands of years, and for me, that is proof enough that it works. So let's go up and stay on the mat and do some exercise. Okay, so let's start today lying down on our back. So come on down, and for a moment, stretch your legs out. Bring your right hand on the belly, the left on your stomach. If you need to, you could bend your knee in case you have lower back issues. So just lift your head, lengthen, rock the shoulder, and as always, you are welcome to have a little pillow or a low folded blanket underneath your head. Now, inhale deep, feel hands are lifting up, and then they fall again. Like a big wave of the breath. Inhale. Exhale all the way down to the lower part of your belly. Deep breath in. Exhale out, so you really move your internal organs to the awareness of your breath. Now bring your hands out to the side. Feel the lower part of your rib cage expanding to the side, and then it's coming in again. So you have that full expansion of your diaphragm. Another thing that happens when we breathe in deep and slow, it can really help us to calm down, and if we have lots of stress in the body, it can help us to eliminate that when we take deep breath. Exhale out. Inhale deep. Exhale out. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. Feel how you move your whole rib cage. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Good. Now bend your knees and bring your knees up to your chest. Hold the knees, hug the knees, whatever you can. If you can't reach, you can also hold under. And then we just rock a little from side to side. So do what you can. Just gently beginning a little movement here. Good. Rock a little more. Stay connected to the breath. Now place your feet on the floor. Straighten your left leg out and keep holding the right. This one we have done many times. And you know, if the left knee don't want to straighten out, we can keep it bent. So now exhale, knee to chest. Inhale out. But if you can, stretch it out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And now exhale, and bring your head all the way up to the knee and then down again. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up and down. And now either keep the leg bent or straight, it's all up to you. And then exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale away. Inhale to the body, exhale away. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. It's just a very gentle movement to open up the flow to your legs. And then exhale, lift it up. And inhale down. Exhale, lift it up. And inhale down. One more time. Exhale. And now bend both legs. Take your arms out to the side. Lift your hip and swing it over to the right a little. And then we drop the knees over to the left and we look to the right. Even if we have no digestive problem, this can benefit us. So we might not get any. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath. Slow breath. Feel the flow into the nostril, out to the nostrils. Take one more deep breath. Exhale it out, and then inhale, we come up. And then we lift our hip and swing it a little to the left and drop the knee to the right. You can look to the right or left or keep your head in the center. It's all up to you. Keep both shoulders on the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Good. And then exhale and roll all the way over to the right. Lift it up. And coming up and sit. Good. Now sit cross-legged or on a chair or however you prefer to sit. Sitting tall, again, take a moment to really breathe, feel the abdomen expand and then contract. Abdomen expand and then contract. Inhale. Exhale. Take your arms to the side. As you exhale, come on over, stretch it out. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, stretch it out. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale it up. Now twist the body and lift up from the center of your spine. Feel the rotation happening at the waist. Even if you sit on a chair, keep both sit bones on the ground. on the seat. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now to the other side. Lift your chest, gazing back. Inhale, exhale, full inhalation, full exhalation. Take one more deep breath, and then exhale, come into the center. Now, let's come up on all four, but first, let's stretch the leg out in front of us and sit up tall. So you sit with spine erect, shake your legs out a little, and then either hand are behind you, but really think about linking from pubic bone to breastbone, rising up, and from there hinge forward. And if you can, take your hands forward and then let your head come down. Inhale deep, exhale slowly. Just take a moment here to just enjoy the breath, stretching out, feel the hamstrings opening up. And then inhale, we come up, and then bend your knees, and we come up on all four. And then exhale, round the back. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Inhale, out. Exhale, round. 2 more times. Just really nourish your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now sit back on your heels. Stretch it out. Child's pose is really good. It is set to relieve gas if we have that. And then inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. And feel the breath coming all the way down to the lower back. And take 2 more deep breaths. Take 1 more deep breath. And then we come up. And then we tuck the toes under. We lift it up. And we walk it out a little. Just feel your hip from side to side. Open your shoulders. And then come all the way up. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Exhale down. Bend your knees and we roll up vertebra for vertebra all the way up. And when we come up, we roll the shoulders back and stand. Inhale, your arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Another deep breath. Inhale up. And exhale to the heart. Inhale, lift it up. And to the heart. Good. Inhale, take your arms up. Now we sway to the right side. Exhale, stretch and open up the side body. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. Now drop the right arm and reach from this side. Open up and inhale up. And to the other side, exhale. Inhale up, keep your arms up. And exhale. Nice, good stretch to the whole side. Good, and up. Now step it out. And then we will move and swing into the twist. Get a little activity to the spine, but also to the internal organ. So excellent, squeeze, squeeze, exhale, exhale, and shh, 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 shh. Good. Exhale it out. Let's take 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, squeeze it out. Don't round your back. Keep yourself in a good position. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands in and inhale up and exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale up. Drop the arm. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Keep your hands up. Exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Then up. Step out and we twist again. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't twist your knee. So the hip keeps standing. It's from the waist. Twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Legs in. Inhale up. And then exhale, hands to the heart. Now let's do one salutation. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the floor. As you inhale, linking to the spine. And then step back, hold the plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, your knees down, your chest down. Inhale, come to the baby cobra and down. And then we come all the way up to the upward facing dog. Exhale, lift from the core, toes under, and back into the downward dog. Here we take 5 deep breaths. Lift your belly, lift your ribs, broaden your shoulders. If you need to be up on your toes and bent knee, that's okay, but really focus on lifting those sit bones up. Spread your toes. If you can, straighten your knee and root your heels down, then please do so. If not, it's perfect. 2 deep breath more. And we have 1 more deep breath. And then exhale it out. We walk all the way up to our hands. We inhale and link into the spine. Exhale down. And bend your knees. And then rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Good. Now, take your feet out so they're hip width apart. Hands to the hip. Now lift your chest up. And from your hip, hinge forward. When you can't go any longer, take your hands on your shin, on a chair, on blocks, on the floor. But don't round your back. Keep extending out of your lower back. Lift your sit bones to the sky. Spread your toes. And then exhale down as far as you can. Bring your chin in. Hands can stay here. You can hold your ankles. Feel free to bend your knees. Now inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Chin to chest. Linking from your pubic bone to your breastbone. 2. Inhale 1 more. And then exhale, bend the knees. Place your hands on your thighs. And then roll it all the way up. Shoulders up to the ears. And back. Good. Inhale your arm up and again to the side. Lift it up and over to the other side and up. Good. Now step back on your 1 foot and out into a wide stand. So you have it like 2 to 3 apart. Then turn your right foot out. Keep the left heel out a little further and then lift it up and into triangle. Some of you will be here. Some of you can go all the way down. Wherever you can be, it's perfect. Now make sure it's not looking like that or that. So take your arm forward, lift your chest and let your arm go as far as that allows. Inhale. Exhale, stretching out from the right side, linking to the spine. Good. Then inhale, we come up. Turn your feet forward. Inhale, arms up over the head. And then exhale with parallel feet, hands to the hip. Inhale up. And exhale, come forward again, hands to the floor. Don't worry, we will take the other side. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, down. Now walk your hands as far back as you can. Chin to chest, shoulders up. Bend your knees if you need to. Press to the outside of your feet. Lift from the inseam of your thigh. Inhale. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then inhale, take your arms forward. Exhale, hands to the hip. Inhale, up. Now turn your left foot out, right heel out. Lift your arms up and then stretch as far to the left as you can. When you can't come any longer, it could be here, that's fine. Can you reach for the ankle? Do so, but make sure you stretch out from your left side and you spin from the waist. Lift your chest, and if you can gaze up and inhale, exhale. So remember, this could be enough for you. If you can go all the way down with the hand on the floor, go ahead. 3, 4, and 5. Then inhale, we come up, turn the feet forward. Inhale, your arms up. And then exhale, hands to the hip again. Inhale, chest up. And then exhale, coming down. This time, bring your fingers so they point away from you, and then walk as far back as possible and let your head drop down. Again, stretch out of your lower back. Inhale deep. Exhale slowly. Shoulders up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now take your arms forward, lengthen to the spine again. Maybe bend your knees, take your hands on your knee, and then we roll all the way up, shoulders up to the ears, and back. Take a deep breath, feet together, and exhale down. Now let's sit down. Very good. As I said, twisting and side bending, forward bending, but also back bending, everything will help to stimulate your inner organs. But today we are focusing mostly on the twist. So inhale, sit tall, flex your feet, and then lift it up. Inhale, exhale. Now twist the body as much as you can to the right, and then in, without moving your feet up and down. Keep your feet still, and then over and in. Exhale. Inhale. It's not much of a movement, just from the waist. And then in. And then take your arms down, hand on the side. Lift your chest and then gaze back. Inhale. Exhale. Flex the feet and press to the back of the heels. 2, 3, 4, and take your arms up again. Inhale, and then exhale to the other side. Open it up. Inhale, exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come into the center again. Inhale, rise, and then exhale down. Now bend your right knee and bring the right knee out to the side. Then when you sit, twist the body so the midline of the body is right over the inseam of your thigh. So you feel here the thigh spins back and the hip lifts up, and then either ankle, foot, or maybe this is enough, and for some of you this is enough. And if it's hard to get your knee down, you can have a pillow underneath to support it. So I will just do that with you today. But if you can, just let your knee drop. And then we come forward, and then elbows or hands, whatever you can. You can even have a strap or a belt underneath your feet and hold it. And then inhale. Now remember to move your chest forward, coming out of the lower back. 3, 4, and 5. Then inhale, come up and back. Now take your knee up, and then we will take it to the other side. So stretch the leg out, and then lift this leg up. We do very slowly, so we consciously can move with awareness, and then over. Okay. Again, if you need the pillow on the other side, you can do that too. Just bring it under, lift yourself up, and then move forward. So there's the arm on the inside of your leg that you want to move forward, and then the other one can meet it again. And then let yourself drop down. Again, inhale, exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Inhale, coming up. Walk it back. And then taking the pillow away and stretch the leg out. And again, sit tall. And then exhale, slowly bring your leg up on the inside or the outside. Hold it, hug it, or bring your arm over. And then watch out, this is not happening. If you can't lift your chest, then maybe it's better you go back and then open your chest out here. You want both sit bone on the floor. You want to lift up from your right side and then go as far as your body allows you. Inhale, exhale. The other foot, press a little to the back of the heel and stretch it out. Spread your toes for a moment and then relax. Deep breath in. Don't hang in your shoulder, come up and out of your shoulder. 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Now take it over to the other side and then drop it down. Coming up and stretch your leg out. Now the other side, on the inside or the outside. Hold it, hug it, and over. And notice if this side is easier or harder to do. Inhale, exhale. Full breath in, full breath out. 3, 4, and 5. Come on into the center. Let's take it over and bow down. Then coming up. Perfect. Stretch your leg out. And now bend both knees and drop your knees out to the side. Again, if you like, you can have pillows underneath, no problem. And then sitting tall here and lift up and then come forward and let your head drop. And if you don't need the pillows, then you don't need them. And then go as far as you can. And maybe you want to sit up here. Wherever you are is fine. Let me just take this variation today. For you that sit like me, just focus on the knees dropping down. And then breathe in deep. Exhale out slowly. And then over time, you can take your arms forward. But if you hunch, it's too early. You want to lift up and come forward. And eventually coming down, down. And then you can let your head go. Okay? Inhale. Exhale. Let's take one more deep breath in and release. Now inhale up, bring your knees up, stretch your legs out, and then come on down on your back And down on your elbows, and slowly down, and bring your heel up towards your sit bones. Rock your tailbone under, and then lift it up into the bridge pose. So now we open up the hip flexors here. Now watch out you don't squeeze those buttock muscles together too hard. There will be a little tension, but don't overdo it. If you can interlock your hands and rock those shoulders under. Full breath in, full breath out. Good, take your arms out and then gently roll down one vertebra at a time. Inhale your arms over the head and then just stretch your legs out. Feel the length of the body. Stretch your right side and into the center, and then stretch your left side into the center. Stretch both sides and release. Take your hand down on your belly, on your stomach, and take 5 deep breaths. Breathe into the nostril, fill up your body, and then exhale to the mouth like you are blowing out a candle. Again, inhale deep. Exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Now bend your right knee and take your right arm out to the side into another twist, and then roll it over as far as you can. If the shoulder come up like this, please roll back again. Spin the thumb out. Shoulders stay down. So if your knee is here, it's fine. Also here, you can have pillows underneath your knee. And if you can, just go as far as your body allow it without lifting your shoulder, so you feel that rotation, stretch, and openness of your spine. Now breathe in deep like we did before. Feel abdomen rise, abdomen fall. And then inhale, coming up. And then bend the other leg. Stretch the other one. And then we roll over. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Feel abdomen rise. Abdomen fall. Good, and then inhale, come up again. Bend the other leg. Take both knees up. And we can have one ankle on top of the other and then just stretch it out. It might be here for you, that's okay, but go as far as you can. Again, we rock a little from side to side. And take the other ankle on if you have crossed them. Good, now feet on the floor, out to the side of the mat, or a little wider than your hip, arms out to the side. Then exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. When your leg drop to the left, let your head drop to the right. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale up. One more time each side. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Good. Now stretch your legs out. Take your arms down to the side, palms facing up. If you're more comfortable but you have your hands on your belly, that's an option, okay? So deep breath in, slow breath out. Inhale, exhale, full inhalation, full exhalation. Just allow your breath to take you into another state of being more relaxed, completely surrender, letting go. Nourish your body to the awareness of your breath. Nourish your digestion to the awareness of your breath, but also nourishing your nervous system. Inhale, exhale. Take a couple more deep breaths here. Gently smile to yourself. And then we take a deep breath in. Begin to move your fingers and toes. And then take your legs up. Rock over to your right side. Take your arm underneath, the right arm underneath, and just bring the left arm down. Inhale. It is said if you're sleeping on the side, it should be on the right. It will aid your digestion. So if you're a side sleeper, see if you can sleep on your right side. Good. And then coming up. And then lifting up. And we will sit. And we will finish our practice today. Take your hand on your belly. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Thank you so much for joining me today. And next time we will talk about the energy system in our body. In yogi language we call it chakras. You might have heard that word before, but if not, you will be introduced next time. All the best, be well, and let your digestion flow. Thank you.